Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Presenting to you this tutorial, I'm your tutor Patrick Divine. That is my name, tutor Patrick Divine. So today we are actually looking at earth geometry. Okay, the introduction to earth geometry. And this topic is the most important topic in mathematics, not only in mathematics but also in geography. Okay, so you need to know what this is, and it is actually the simplest topic in mathematics. Alright, so the importance of this topic, it actually helps us to know how to locate places, alright, around the world, to locate places around the world, to know the distance between places, okay, the distance between places, and also the time between places. Okay, the time between places. If you want to know the time, let's say here in Zambia, the time is let's say it's 14 hours. What will be the time in the United States of America? Okay, so what is the distance between the two places? All right, so this is the topic that will help us to determine that time, that distance, as well as that difference. Okay, therefore the first thing to note about earth geometry, we need to know about the direction. So the direction is very important, it's very vital, okay, about about earth geometry. So the direction, so you need to know which part, okay, the direction, where is it? So this is how the earth looks like. So this is the south direction, okay, so down here it is south, here it is east, this is the direction, like that. This is west, like this. Then this is north, like that. So these directions, they actually come from the compass. You know a compass, I'm sure most of you know about the compass. So a compass looks like this, like that. Okay, it has north right here, it has south right there, east, as well as what, as well as west, like that. So these are the directions of the earth. All right, these are the directions of the earth. That is where these directions are coming from. So it is very vital to know about the directions. Okay, it's very much important to know about the directions of the places. All right, so this is south, east, west, north, like that. This is a very simple topic that you cannot fail to answer. Okay, so I'm going to explain everything about earth geometry. I'm going to cover everything about earth geometry. So make sure that you finish this video, you finish the full video, even if you know how to solve these questions, but there are some questions that you fail because of some concept that you are going to miss if you just skip anything about this topic. So make sure that you understand very well, you understand every concept. So if you want to ask any questions, okay, you can actually inbox me on this number. This is my number, 0975334778. That is my number. It is my WhatsApp number as well as my direct call line. You can call me on that same line. My name is Tutor Patrick Divine, like I said. Okay, so let's continue with the topic. So this is earth geometry, right? So this is north, west, east, south. So it is important to know the directions. Okay, it is important to know the directions. And the other part, okay, so you need to know these lines. You need to know the names of these lines on the earth. All right, it is very simple. I'm going to break it down for you so that you understand everything about earth geometry. So there are these lines which are in black. There are these lines which are in black there. Okay, they are in black, as well as those ones that are in red. So you might be asking yourself, what are these lines? Okay, so those ones that are in black, okay, that are in black, have you seen? So these ones, they are going down, they are coming from the north. Okay, they are coming from the north, or should I say from the south, going down, north to south or south to north, like that. So that's where they are coming from. So these lines, it can be these, okay, it can be that line. So these ones, they are what we call longitudes. Okay, they are longitudes. Longitudes like these, longitudes. So we call them longitudes. Okay, then there are these, like this. There are these which are in red. We call them latitudes. Latitudes, like that. So the latitudes, they are in the horizontal. Horizontal meaning that it is going like this. That is what? That is horizontal. And these ones which are going this way, they are in vertical, and we call it vertical. They are in vertical, we call them longitudes. All right, so you need to know them. It is very important to know them. So just know that these are longitudes which are going like this. Okay, then these ones, they are what we call latitudes. So there is this other part where there is a 0 degrees here. There is a 0 degrees there. That means that there is a line. There is a line. Okay, this line starting from here till it reaches there. Okay, so that line demarcates the south and the north part. So this one demarcates the south and the north part. Okay, so this line, we actually call it an equator. Okay, so an equator, it demarcates the what? The north and the south. Okay, the north and the south. So meaning that starting from here, going up, this whole part, it is called north region. Okay, so this is the northern region. All right, so that is what it is. North, this one, from here to this part, it is the south. Okay, it is the south. Also even from here, okay, from here to right there, there is this place. So this line, it demarcates the what? The east, the west. It demarcates the west and the what? The east, like right, like that. So this line here, this line which demarcates the west and the east part. Oh, we actually, for those that are doing geography, they call these parts as hemispheres. So this part, this line, okay, this line demarcates this the west hemisphere. It shows the demarcation between the west and the east hemisphere. Okay, so this part is the what we call the west hemisphere, and the east hemisphere. Okay, so this line, I said this line that demarcates the north and the south, it is called the what? The equator. Okay, we call it the equator, like that. Equator, like that. Then this part, this one, this line, this line, that line, this line, it is called the what? The green. Okay, the Greenwich. The Greenwich meridian. like that. Is it A or U? Okay, the Greenwich meridian, there is N here. So this is what these are called. So those that are doing geography, they know this. So this is what we call the Greenwich meridian. Then this part, it is called the what? The equator. All right. So that is the important things to note on earth geometry. Okay. Let me just do this. Let me just do that. Okay. Okay, like that. All right. So now, the thing that you're supposed to know again. Okay. So now you've seen that there is 0 degrees here. So it means that the equator is 0 degrees. The equator is 0 degrees. So meaning that there is 0 here. Okay. There is 0 meaning that it starts from here, going up right there. Okay. Starts from here, going where? Going up right there. So meaning that when it is 0 degrees here there might be 30 degrees. Okay. So this line, it is 0 degrees. This line going up, it will be increasing. Okay. These are latitudes. Okay. These are latitudes. So in latitudes we have what? We have the equator. So this, let's say it is 30 degrees. Okay. This is, let's say it is 60 degrees. Like that. It will continue increasing and increasing like that. Also here, this line, it is the what? It is this is I said it is a Greenwich meridian. So this is also 0 degrees, this line. So when it is going this side, this one, it is in the longitudes. So probably this one, it might be 30 degrees. Okay, it might be 30 degrees. Let's say let's say 60. This one, like I have done that. So you need to know that it increases as it goes wide. Okay, when they are going wide, they increase the degrees. Okay, like that. The degrees increase. So when these ones goes wide as well, they increase the degrees. So start from 0 for the longitude. It starts from 0. Then this one, it might be 30. This one, it might be 60, or should I say any estimate that you know, any estimate that you can mention. All right. So these are the most important things that you need to know about earth geometry. These are the most important things about earth geometry. So the first thing we said, the direction, the direction. Okay. The direction. All right. The places, like that. The places, the direction. So the direction you said east, west, south, north. Okay. Also, you need to know the lines. You need to know the lines. You need to know these longitudes. The lines for longitudes. The lines for the what? The latitudes. That is the important thing to note on earth geometry. All right. All right. So the other thing that you're supposed to note is that these lines. Okay. These lines. I said that this is the equator. And going this side, it is north. Going this side, it is what? North. This equator demarcates the places between north and south. So this is north. Okay, this is south. So meaning that these lines. So this line, it is in north. Okay. So this line, it is in north. So that is in north. Even this one, it is what? It is in north. So there is this line here. This line, it is in east. Okay. I mean, it is in south. It is in the south hemisphere. So here it is south. Let's say we have 30. Okay, we have 30 degrees. So this is south right here. So this as well, let's say it is 60, like we have done there, degrees south, because it is in the south region. They are that's in the south region, like that. Okay, so I am slow. I want you to understand every concept right here, so that you understand. And whenever you have a question, whenever you come across a question, you're not going to fail, because I've explained everything. So I want to explain everything about earth geometry. So these lines, if you can see them, okay, so this part right here, this is the south part, the southern part. Okay, so starting from here, just going down to the southern part, that's why I've put this. So let's say this part right there, this part right there, let's say it is also, let's say it is 40. Okay, it is 40 degrees. Okay, it is 40 degrees. Even this part, this other part which is inside there. Okay, let me try to use a blue. Let me try to use a blue so that we are able to see. So this is red, that is blue. So let's say that one small, that one which is inside, it has to be small. So this one, let's say it is 80 degrees. This one has to be 40 degrees, because it is inside. So I said that starting from here it is 0. So this one 40, the other one 80, 40, 80, like that. It increases as it goes wider, like that. So this one is 40, this one is 80. I'm sure you're able to see. So these or the longitudes, they are demarcated by this one, the Greenwich meridian, so like that. So this one, so it demarcates between the west and the east. So meaning that these are longitudes. Okay, these are longitudes. So this longitude is like this, it is like that, it is like that, it is like that. All right, so meaning that they are on the earth side, so this is, let's say this is so this is west. Okay, so this is west, like that. Let me try to use another one. So this is west, this is west, like that. Okay, this is west, like that, as simple as that. Okay, so even this one, let's try to name them. Okay, let's I think like that you are able to understand, you're able to see everything. Okay, so those are the important things to note. They are the important things to note on earth geometry. Okay, so to make it simple, let's try to draw one with not a lot of lines. I'm sure you're able to understand on that one. Yes, so it will be like this. Okay, it will be like that. Okay, it will be like that, then like that. Okay, like this, like that. Let's say they are just 4 like that. All right, so let's say here this one is let's say this one is I'll say 50 degrees. Okay, that one is 50 degrees. Then this one is let's say it is 60 degrees, like that. Then this, okay, that is let's say 70 degrees. This one, let's say it is 40 degrees, like that. Okay, so remember these ones, we said that they are latitudes. Okay, they are latitudes, and these ones, they are what? They are longitudes, with the ones that go like this. So you need to put it in mind that there is a line here which demarcates the south and the north, as well as here there is a line which demarcates the north and the west, as well as the what? The east, like that. So let's we have a question. Okay, let's say here there is A. Okay, then here there is what? There is B, like that. A, B, like that. Then here, say there is C. Here there is what? There is D, like that. Okay, like that. I'm sure you're able to see. So this is A, that is B, that is C, D, 50, 70, 60, 40. All right. So what you need to know is that you can even tell that there is a line here. There is a line, and this part is actually south. Okay, so this part, it is what? It is a south part. It is south. It is south. This is what? This is east. This is west. This is what? This is north. Okay, so I'm sure you're able to see. So meaning that this part is actually on the west side. Is on the what? On the west. This is on the what? East. This is a longitude. It is what? On the east. This is north. Kylie, there is this part. There is a line. Let me just draw these lines. Probably you might be confused with these lines. So this is a line in blue. So that is the Greenwich meridian. Then there is this line in red. Let's say this line in red. It comes like that. That is the equator. So this part down here, it is the what? The south. That part is the north. So this part, it is the west. This part is the east, like that. So the most important thing to note is the directions. And if we have a question which tells us to know this place, okay, so to know the place. So let's say we have a question saying that we should know the location of what? Of C. What is the location of C? Where is C? Where is exactly C? Okay, so is C, where is it? Where is C? Okay, so we are describing the location now. We've started. So you'll be asked to describe the location. You'll be asked to find the location of any point, either C, D, B, or C, like that. So the location, where is C? So where is C? So you write C like that. So C, so they are just like coordinates. Okay, you write them like coordinates. Okay, like coordinates. So it is similar to coordinate geometry, the way you solve coordinate geometry. Let's say you have a Cartesian plane like that. Like that. Let's say here there is 0, there is 1, there is 2, like that. Here there is 1, 2, there is what? There is 3 like that, you know, something like this. And suppose you are taught to describe, to know the location of what? Here, let's say there's a point right there, and this is what? Let's say this is C like that. So when you're taught to find the location of C, or should I say the coordinates of C, where is C? Where is C? So we say that C is where? C is actually at 2, what? At 2, 3. So it is actually at what? At 2, what? 3. So C is at 2, what? 3, like that. So it is the same way that you're going to find these. So they are just like coordinates. They're just like coordinates, but you include the what? The directions. But you include the directions. So C is at what? So we start with the latitude, then we go to the longitude. So C, it is in which latitude? So this is what we call a latitude. So C is in 60 latitude. Okay, so C is where? Is in 60 as the latitude, like that. It is in 60, the latitude is 60 right there. And where is it? The direction, where is it? So it is in the south hemisphere, like that. So this part going down, it is south, this part is south. So you just write 60 degrees like that, then you just say it is in south, like that, comma. Okay, so like that. So we are just finding the what? The location of a point. So C is in latitude 60 degrees south. How about the longitude? Where is it in the longitude? Where is it? So this is the longitude where C lies. This is where the longitude where C lies. So C is actually in this longitude, and this longitude, it is where? This is the longitude right there. Okay, so the longitude is what? It is 40 degrees west, like that. 40 what? Degrees west. So this is west, like that. So you say 40 degrees west, like that. As simple as that. As simple as that. So that's how you describe the location. That is how you describe the location of a point. Okay, so let's say we are taught to know the location of what? Of B. So you say B is in which latitude? So the latitude is where? The latitude is 50 degrees, and it is actually in the north, like that. So 50 degrees, okay, so 50 degrees north, like that, then comma. How about the longitude? So the longitude, it is this one. It is 70 degrees east. It is 70 degrees east. So that is how you find the location. So that is simple. As simple as that. That is how you find the location of the places. So it is 50, 30. 50, 30. That is how you find the location. Okay. So that is how you find what? The location. As simple as that. Okay. We are done with the location. I'm sure you've understood about the location. The other thing, there is the difference. There is what we call the difference. Okay, the difference. So there's what we call the difference. So there is a difference in longitude as well as the difference in latitude. So let's start with the difference in longitude. So difference, when finding the difference, okay, difference in longitude. Okay, the difference in longitudes. About finding the difference in longitudes, what do I mean? The difference in longitudes. Here, this is a longitude, okay? This line which goes like this, it is a longitude. These lines which goes like that, they are latitudes. So the difference in what? In longitudes. Even this one, it is in longitude. The difference in longitudes. Okay, so if you are taught to find the difference between A and what and C, so this is what we say in longitude. So this is in longitude, the difference between A and C. What is the difference in A between A and C? So the difference itself, it is denoted by what? By alpha, like that. This is just a symbol for HIV, but it's just we have just rotated it. So this is alpha, like this, like that. So the difference is denoted or represented by what? By this symbol. Okay, that is the difference. So if you want to find the difference in longitudes, these lines, the difference in longitudes, like equation, when you ask the difference between A and C, okay, between A and C, like that. Okay, so the difference between A and C, so the difference, you should know this, the difference in longitude, when you are taught to find the difference in longitudes, you need to use the latitudes in which those points are there, when those points are. So this is they are in longitudes, right? They are in longitudes. So when you're finding the difference in longitude, get me right here. When you're finding the difference in longitudes, use the latitudes, okay? Use the latitudes in which those points are, okay? Use the latitudes in which those points are. So this A, it is in latitude what? It is in latitude 50. This C, it is in latitude what? 60, like that. So when you're finding the difference in longitudes, okay? In longitudes, use the latitudes in which those points are. Even when you're finding the difference, let's say B and D, between B and D. So use the latitudes in which these ones they are, like that. Okay? So if they are in different hemispheres, if they are in different places like this, different places, what I mean is this is south, or this is north, this is south, like that. This is south, or this is north, this is south. They are in different places, okay? Different places. So A is in south, okay? Even C is where in, or A is in north, then C is in where? Is in south, like that. Okay? So you need to when they are in different hemispheres or different places, okay, we need to what? To add these differences. We need to add these latitudes. So if you want to find the difference between AC, I said you should use the what? The latitudes, like that. So we need to add these, since they are in different. So this is on the north, this one is on the south. So you need to add these two. You need to say 50 degrees. Okay, so 50 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to what? Is equal to 50 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to what? 110 degrees, like that. So this is the difference between what? So the difference between what? Between AC, between AC, that is the difference between AC. Okay? So when they're in different sites or different hemispheres, we add. If they are in the same site, like this one, let's say this is another latitude. Let's say this is another latitude, like that. This is another latitude, like that. Okay? This is another latitude, and you're asked to find, let's say you are asked to find, this is, let's say this is E, okay? That is E, that point E there, okay? That point E. So if you are taught to find what the difference between A and what? And E. The difference between A and E, between this point and that point. Okay, and you are told that, let's say you are told that this latitude, this latitude this is another latitude that I've included there. Let's say it is 30 degrees. It is 30 degrees. This is actually north. This is also north, you should know, because this line going this side, it is north. Okay, this line going this side, it is north. So these ones, they are on the same side. Okay, so they are on the same side. So let's say we said that this is the distance in longitudes. That is what we are focusing on, the distance in longitude. So these are the longitudes right here. This is a longitude. We are finding this point and that point, the difference. Okay, the difference. So now between these 2 points, here, the distance in longitude is, we use the latitudes in which those points are. The latitudes in which those points are. So this A is in what? Latitude 50 degrees north. This point is in latitude what? Latitude 30 degrees what? North, like that. So if you see north, they are same. They are in the same hemispheres. They are in the same place. Okay. So when they are in the same place, we subtract. That is what we do when you're finding the difference in longitudes or in latitudes. But they are in the same hemisphere. There is north, even here there is north. We subtract. We get the bigger number, so we are finding the difference between, what? Between A and what? And E. Okay, the difference. We said that it is denoted by this, then it's equal to. So since these ones, this 50, if you look at this 50 here, it was in the north, okay, for A. This 50 for this case that we got here, it is in the south, okay. So this was south, this was what? This was north. So these were different. This is north, this is south. So that is the reason why we added. But if they are if they are same like this is north, like that, we subtract. We get the smaller one, we subtract it from the bigger one, from the bigger number. So the bigger number that we have there, it is what? It is 50. So the bigger number that we have there, it is what? It is 50. So this one, it is in 50. Okay, this one, it is in 50. So we write 50 degrees minus, okay, minus, since they are in the same region, minus what? 30 degrees. So minus 30 degrees. So the answer, like that, the answer will be what? The answer will be what? The answer will be 20 degrees, like that. So this is the difference. That is the difference. That is how you find the difference. So if they are in the same region, we subtract. And if they are in different region, we add. So this was what? This was north. This was what? North, like that. So they are the same. They are in the same region. We what? We add. We subtract. If they are in different region, we add. That is the clue there. That is the logic right there. Okay. So that is what we are supposed to do. If they are in the same region, we add or we subtract. If they are in different, we add. Okay. Let's say you want to find the difference in latitude. So we are done with the difference in longitudes. So let's go to the difference in latitudes. The difference in latitudes. Let's say you want to find the difference between let's say between let's say between C and D. Between C and D. Okay, so between C and D, the difference between C and D, like that. So between C and D, this is a latitude, this is a latitude. So when you're finding the difference in latitudes, use the longitudes in which those points are. Okay, use the longitudes in which those points are. So this one, C, is actually in longitude what? 40, like that, degrees west. And this is in what? This D is in longitude. This is actually 70 degrees what? East, like that. So when you are using, you're finding the difference between the points that are in latitudes. You use what? The longitude in which those points are. That is the logic there. So if you want to find the difference now, so you just get this one. Okay, so you have to get this longitude, it is this one. This longitude, it is that one. Now, is it on the same side, or they are on the different sides, or should I say hemispheres? Are they in the same? Are they on the east or west, like that? So you've seen that they are different. So this one is in east, this one is what? In west. So what we do? So if they are on the same, we add like that. So meaning that the difference, again, the difference for that, it will be what? 40 degrees plus what? Plus 70 degrees, like that. What is going to be the answer? Okay, what is 40 plus 70? So 40 plus 70, you find that it is what? It is 110 degrees, like that. So we are adding because they are in different sides. So this one, we said it is in west. Okay, it is in west. This one, it is what? In the east. So that is the reason why we add. So if you find yourself finding the difference in latitudes or in longitudes, and they have the same region, like north, south, we subtract. You get the bigger number, you get the smaller number, you subtract from the bigger number, like that. Just as simple as that. So that is how you find the difference. So we are done with the difference. I'm sure you've understood about the difference. So don't worry, we'll actually solve a question. Okay, we'll solve an exam question. We are closer. So now, the other thing that you're supposed to note is you need to know how to find the distance in longitudes, the distance in latitudes. Okay, you need to know how to find the distance in longitudes, the distance in latitudes. Right. So the distance in longitudes, let's say you want to find the distance between what? Between C and what? Between C and D. Or in longitudes, between what? Between C and what? Between A and C. So let's start with the distance. Let's start with the distance. Distance in longitudes. Okay, distance in longitudes. The distance in longitudes. So you need to know the formula for the distance in longitudes. So the distance in longitude, so let's say you want to find, so the formula that you need to know is that this is the formula for the distance in longitude. So the distance in longitude is equal to, so this is the distance, okay, in longitudes. The formula is equal to alpha over 360 times 2 pi capital what? Capital R, like that. So distance in longitudes, this is the formula. Alpha over 360 times 2 pi R. Alpha over 360 times 2 pi R. That is the formula. That is the formula in what? In longitudes. That's the only formula that you need to know. So earth geometry is very simple because there are just two formulas that you're supposed to know. There are just two formulas for the distance in longitudes and the distance in what? In latitude. So you need to know this. So the alpha, it is the what? The difference that we are from finding. Okay? That we are from doing. So this is the difference. Okay, then you are multiplying it, you are dividing it by 360 degrees like that. Okay, you are dividing it by 360, then you are multiplying by 2 pi. So the pi you'll be given in an exam, the pi you'll be given, you're mostly given. So the pi, in case you're not given, so the pi is what? 3.142. That is what the pi is. Okay, that is what the pi is. Okay, even the radius, this one r, it is for the radius. So r, it is for the what? For the radius. So you need to know this. And actually I should say they mostly give this. Okay, they mostly give this. So they will give you that r is what? 6370 kilometers. So the radius is in kilometers as well as nautical miles. Okay, so but let's focus on the one that is what is in kilometers, so that we shouldn't confuse ourselves. So for now we'll focus that the r is in what? The radius is in nautical or is in kilometers. Okay, so let's solve these questions. So you'll be given these. Okay, you'll be given these, and you are told to find the what? The distance. Okay, you are told to find the distance. So on the distance there is the difference. Okay, there is what? There is these three things that you are supposed to do. Okay, so now let's say you are told to find the distance between A and what? And C, or should I say between B and what? And D, like that. The distance between A and C. So the distance between A and C, you just start by writing the formula. So this is the formula. Okay, so now between what? The distance between A and what? And C is equal to, the distance between A and C is equal to, what is the alpha? What is alpha? So alpha is what? Alpha, we said that it is what? The difference. Okay, so we firstly find the difference. So the difference between A and C. So this is a longitude. We said that when you find the difference in longitudes, we use the latitudes. And if they are on the same side, we subtract. If they are on the different sides, we add. So this is in east, this is in south, this is in what? In north. So what we add, since they are in different sides. So this is 60 plus what? Plus 50, that is what? That is 110. So you just put 110 right here. So just put 110 like that, 110 degrees over what? Over 360 degrees multiplied by 2 multiplied by the pi. So the pi you'll be given. So this is the pi. Okay, that is 3.142 multiplied by what? The radius. The radius you'll be given as well. So this is the radius. So everything is just provided. What you need to do is to solve, but you need to know the formula. Okay, like that. So you just start solving like that. So what you do, you just get this 360. So you just say this degree has gone with that degree like that. Then there is just 360 left there. Then you're supposed to multiply. So this 110 times 2 times that times that, then you just put it there. So for you to get all the marks, this is what you're supposed to do. So 110, okay, 110 multiplied by 2, okay, multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by 6370. Okay, like that, as simple as that. So you know that it will be what? It will be 4,000. So this is the answer. Let me just write it. 4,403. That's like that. It is just like that. 198.8, like that. Then from there you now divide. So this same answer, just divide by 360. As simple as that. So that is the answer there. So you know, now you just copy it. That is 12. Okay, 3, that is 231.10778, like that. So now I told you in the previous videos how to answer questions. So if you're not given a specified solution where you need to round it off to any number or any decimal places, so you round it to what? To 3 significant figures, 3 important numbers. So these are 3 important numbers. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then here you just put my zeros. If this is less than 5, so you can't get 1. So the answer will be what? Will be 12. To be like this. Okay, then since here there is nothing, okay, so if you learned about significant figures, these zeros, they are not important at the end. They're not important. Okay, so this is the answer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are important numbers, significant, like that. So this is how you write it. You end where there is a point, like that. So that is how you find the distance in longitudes. The distance in longitude. So if you want to find the distance in longitudes, that's the formula that you're supposed to use. Okay, so let's try to find the distance in longitudes for B and D. For B and D. So for B and D, B, D. So we know that this is the distance in longitude. So the distance in longitude, we say distance, okay? Distance between what? Between BD is equal to alpha over 360, like that, degrees multiplied by 2 pi capital R, like that. So then you just start. What is the difference? What is the difference between B and D? So the difference between B and D is just the same one. Since in longitude we use the latitudes. Okay, so B is in latitude 50, C is in latitude, or D is in latitude what is 60, like that. So that is 110. So just put 110 degrees over 360, like that, multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi. It is just going to give you the same answer, like that. So that is how you do it. Okay, that is how you do it. Okay, now let's now find the distance in latitudes. The distance in latitudes. Okay, the distance in latitude. Let's say you are told to find the distance between CD. Okay, the distance between CD. So distance in latitudes. The distance in latitudes. Okay, the distance in latitudes. Let's say you're told to find the distance between C and D. So distance between what? C, D. The distance is equals to. So the formula that you're supposed to use, now in latitudes is different from that one. So it goes the same. It is alpha over 360, like that. Okay, multiplied by 2 pi r, like that. That's just the same way. But here you need to include what? Cos theta. Okay, cos theta, like that. So the difference is that you need to include this. That is the only difference. Cos what? Cos theta. So this cos, you find it on the calculator. Cos, you find it on the calculator. It is actually right here. Okay, then this theta, you find it here. Okay, you find it here. So we are finding the distance between what? Between C and D. That is what we are finding. So the theta, or the theta, this angle here, this theta here, you find it in the latitude where these two are. Okay, so this is going where? It is going right here. Okay, so this latitude right here, so this is the what? This is the theta. So these two, they are in this latitude. So you just put this. We didn't put, why didn't we put here? Why didn't we put here? So here we said that, if you remember, we said that it is 0 degrees here, meaning that in here it is what? It is 0. It will take us to what? To 0. So we can put 0. We can't put 0. Even in this side, it will take us what? To 0, like that. If you want to find this one, these two, when you find the distance here, you find that it is taking us to where? To 0. Even this one, it is taking us to 0, but here it is taking us to what? To 60. Even here, if you want to find the distance, it will take us to what? To 50, like that. So that is the reason why we have this. That is the reason why we have that. So let's say we are finding the distance between C and D. So what is the difference? First, we need to find the difference. So the difference, let's say the difference between C and D, we said that when you're finding the difference, in latitudes, okay, we use the what? The longitudes. So this C is in longitude what? It's longitude 40 west. Even this one, D, is in longitude what? 70 what? East. So mean that we are supposed to add, and when you add this to it, it's going to give you 110. So you just put 110 degrees, 110. Okay, so 110 like that degrees over 360 degrees multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by the radius, which is 6370, multiplied by what? Cos theta. We said that the theta, it is the latitude in which these two are, okay, which is what? 60. So just say 60 degrees, like that. So you can punch them on a calculator the same way, just the same way. So we have 360 right there degrees. So we have 360 like that. Then you just punch this 110 times this, 1 times that, times that. So let me just try to calculate. So 110 times 2 times 3.142 times 6370 times cos 60, like that. So you find that the answer is what? The answer is 221,599.4. Then you just divide by 360. So you find that the answer is what? Is 611,553,889, like that. Okay, when you divide by 360, so the answer is going to give you this one. So now this one, we said that you round it off to what? 3 important numbers. 3 important numbers, they are 1, 2, 3. Okay, then this one, it is greater than what? It is greater than 4. It is 5 and above, so it is 5. So we get 1 from this, we add it to that one. So mean that the distance, it is going to be what? 6, 1, 2, like that. But here, just put 0. We are finding it not in kilometers. So this is the answer right there. So that is the answer right there in CD, like that. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, so that is what we do. I'm sure you've understood how to find the distance. How to find what? The distance. Okay, I'm sure you've understood how to find the distance in longitudes, the distance in latitudes. Okay, so now I want us to solve an exam question which came in 2019. Okay, this question came in 2019. So let me just try to write it down right here. So this question came in 2019 and it was like this. It was like this. Okay, it was like that. It was like this. It had these longitudes. Then it has these latitudes like that. Okay, so then this one, this point right there. So this point right there was what? Was K. Okay, was K. Then this point was what? Was L. This point was what? This point was what? This point was M, like that. Okay, so I'm just copying the question. That point was M. Then this one, this latitude right here, this latitude was what? Was 50 degrees north, like that. Okay, then this longitude, this one was 60 degrees east, like that. Then this latitude was 45 degrees south, was 45 degrees south. Then this longitude was 30 degrees west, was 30 degrees, it was 30 degrees west, like that. Oh yes, that is how it came. Okay, so this was north, south, west, east, like that. Okay, so that is how it came, east, like that. And they actually gave the radius, and so the radius was given to be 6370 in kilometers. Okay, then the pi was given as 1.4, 1.3, is it 3.142, like that. And the first question, number one, the first question was saying that we should find the difference in longitude. Okay, we should find the difference in longitude between K and L. We should find the difference between K and L. That was the first question, and it was 2 marks. Find the difference between K and L. Okay, just that. So that was the question. Find the difference between K and L. Just the difference, alpha. Just the difference. So the difference, you say, between K and L, this is the difference in what? In latitude, like that. The difference in latitude, like that. So the difference in latitude, what do? The difference in latitude, you use the what? The longitudes, that is what I said. So this K is in longitude what? Is in longitude what? 30 degrees west. This L is in longitude what? 60 degrees. So this one is on the west, east. So they are in different sides. So mean that we are supposed to what? To add. So we are going to add 30. We are going to add 30 degrees plus what? Plus 60 degrees is equal to what? It is going to give you 90 degrees, like that. So you say the difference is what? Is 90 degrees. As simple as that. Then you get your 2 marks. Just 2 marks. Just imagine 2 marks just doing this. 2 marks for free. Okay, 2 marks for free. Then question 2, they actually asked. So question 2 had there was A and there was also B. So under A, they said the distance in kilometers between L and M, the distance between what? L and M. You see? So the distance between what? Between L and M. So what is that distance between L and M? So the distance between L and M, this is in longitude. Okay, this is the distance in longitude. It is simple. So what you are supposed to know is just the formula. So the formula, the distance, so the distance between what? L and M, like that. The distance between L and M, this is in longitude, like we said. The distance, so it is what? It is equal to alpha over 360 degrees multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 by what? By capital R, like that. So this is longitude. Okay, so that is how you're supposed to write the formula. Just write in the formula, you'll be given a mark. Just write in the formula. That is how good mathematics is. Okay, so now you start solving. Now what is the difference? What is the difference between what? L and M. So the difference between L and M, this is in longitudes. Okay, this is in longitudes. When you're finding the difference in longitudes, you know that we need to use the latitudes in which those points are. So this one is in point what? This one. Then M is in point that one. So they are in different sides. So we actually add. So 45 plus what? Plus 50. What is 45 plus 50? You don't need to panic. You'll be using a calculator. 45 plus 50. You have it is 95. So the difference is what? Is 95. So you just add to say 95 degrees over 360 degrees multiplied by 2 multiplied by the pi. You are given the pi, you know it is what? The pi there. This one, the radius you are given. So the pi you write, it is what? 3.142 multiplied by the radius is 6370, like that. So you just start solving like that. So if you want to get all the marks, just do what I'm doing, like that. So you just say 95 times 2 times 3.142 times 6370. That is the answer. You divide, you are going to find this one. If you try to calculate, you're going to find that answer like that, 0.6, like that. Then when you divide this same answer by 360, you're going to find that the answer is what? Is 1056 3.22944. Just write it the way it is there, like that. Then you know you need to round it off to 3 important numbers, 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, they are important. And if this number is above 4, okay, you get 1 from it, you add to the number, that number. So meaning that the answer will be what? 106. When you get this one, we get 1 from here, you add to this one, so it will be 106. Then here you just put 0, 0, like that. So we are finding the distance in what? In kilometers, like that. As simple as that. So that is how you are supposed to find the distance. So from there you get your marks. Okay, so that one was actually 2 marks as well. As simple as that. So that is the way to find the answer. Then the second, the B, we said that it had A and B. So B, okay, so B, we are told to find the distance in kilometers. The distance in kilometers between L and K. Between L and K. So between L and K, you know that this is in what? In latitude. So you need to know that formula when finding the distance in latitudes. Okay, so distance in latitudes, you need to write the formula. So we say distance, okay, so distance between what? L and what? K, like that. So this is latitude. What is the formula? Just write the formula. Theta over 3 alpha over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r cos theta, like that. You'll be given a mark just for the formula. Then you go on, you solve. What is the difference? This is the difference. The difference between L and K. What is the difference? In latitudes, use the longitudes. So the difference, these ones, they are in different sides. Okay, so 60 plus 30, that is 90. We actually found it already. So it is what? It is 90, like that, degrees over what? 360 degrees multiplied by 2 multiplied by, the pi is 3.142 multiplied the radius, which is 6370, then cos what? Okay, cos what? So you just go here, cos what? Cos what? Cos what? Cos 50. Okay, so you just say cos 50, like that, degrees, cos 50 degrees. Then you start your solvings, like that. You divide by 360. Okay, then you just multiply those. So that is 90 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by 6370 multiplied by cos 50. As simple as that. So you find 2315,717.699. Then you divide this same answer, divide by what? 360. As simple as that. So you find that it is what? 643, like that, 2.54916, like that. Then you round it off to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. Those ones, they are important. So this one is not greater than 4. Okay, so just write it as 6, 4, 3, like that, then 0, like that. In what? In kilometers. That is how you do it, and you get your 6 marks. As simple as that. You get your 6 marks as simple as that, just for Earth geometry. So that is how you solve questions. I'm sure you understand. So in the next tutorial, we'll solve another question. We'll solve other questions, and I will also know how to find the time. Okay, the time between sites or hemispheres. Thank you for watching. I've been your tutor, Patrick Divine, and if you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe for more videos. Subscribe for more videos. Don't forget to like, share, and also comment. Okay, comment that you're understanding. If you're not understanding, tell me that you're not understanding so that I should help you. So you can actually inbox me on this line. If you need tuitions, you can inbox me on this line, 0975 334778 plus 260 975 334778. My name is Tutor Patrick Divine. Thank you for watching.